Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. This is Max and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a solo traveler or a couple who likes to travel on a budget, then this channel and video is for you. In this video, I am going to share few important details which you need to know before your next trip to Mauritius. Mauritius is an island paradise which lies in the Indian Ocean to the east of Africa. Mauritius is primarily known for its beautiful beaches, lagoons, and coral reefs. The Black River Gorges National Park is the biggest national park in this island nation. This park protects the island nation's remaining rainforest. There are multiple hiking and trekking trails. If you love hiking and trekking, then you will definitely love this place. Okay, let's start with the basics first. How to get to Mauritius? You will need to book a flight to Sir Sivu Sagar Ramgoolam International Airport. This airport lies about 50 kilometers from Port Louis, which is the capital city of Mauritius. Next up, immigration and visa. Mauritius provides visa on arrival to passengers from about 115 countries. This visa is for a standard of 90 days. I request you to connect with your nearest embassy or travel agent to verify if you are eligible for visa on arrival. Health insurance is not mandatory for entry into Mauritius, but I recommend that you travel with it, as healthcare is quite expensive here in Mauritius. In order to enter into Mauritius, you will be requested to fill a Mauritius all-in-one digital form. This all-in-one digital form is available on this Mauritius government website. Once you arrive at the international airport, at the immigration counter, they will scan your passport, they will verify all the details within the digital form, and then they will allow you into the country. Mauritius being a small island nation, it does not have an extensive transportation system. In order to get to your hotel, Airbnb, hostel or your booked accommodation, you will need to rely on two modes of transports. One is cab or another one is you could rent your own vehicle. Although Mauritius has a bus service which connects throughout the island, these bus services and their bus stops do not connect to the internal viewpoints of the island. Also, these bus services are not reliable with regards to their time schedule. Hence, it's always better to either hire a cab or rent your own vehicle. In case your flight is arriving later in the night, then I would highly recommend that you rent a cab which is available at the airport. As a solo traveler, I had personally rented a scooter which I used to travel throughout my stay in Mauritius. I had pre-booked and rented the scooter at AKD Car and Rental Services, which is located at the airport itself. And I traveled all across Mauritius for 7 days and I logged a total of 725 kilometers, that is around 450 miles. I am sharing all the details of how much it actually cost me to rent a scooter in Mauritius, along with the fuel consumed. If you are a couple or a family who is visiting Mauritius for 5 to 7 days, then I would highly recommend that you rent a car for your travels. One important note, you do not require an international driver's permit to drive a car or to ride a bike or scooter in Mauritius. All you need is your valid driver's license and the address of your hotel where you are staying in Mauritius. There are many car and rental services which are located just outside the Mauritius airport. There are many services which you might also find in the capital city, that is Port Louis. I genuinely believe that renting a vehicle is the best way to travel across Mauritius. It's efficient and far cheaper than hiring a cab. Next up, SIM card. There are three major SIM card operators in Mauritius: MTEL, MyT and Chili. All these mobile internet providers sell prepaid SIM cards to the tourists. MTEL is the biggest mobile internet provider in Mauritius. I had personally purchased an MTEL prepaid SIM card which cost me 500 Mauritian rupees. I had purchased this prepaid SIM card right outside the international airport. The tourist pack which I had purchased was of 200 GBs of data valid for 30 days. As I mentioned earlier, the cost of the prepaid SIM card at the airport was 500 Mauritian rupees. However, if your hotel or your accommodation location is located in any of the areas such as Mayberg or Flick and Flack or Port Louis, you can definitely find the prepaid SIM card around 200 to 250 Mauritian rupees range. Hence, I would recommend that unless there is any urgency at your end, please do not purchase a SIM card at the airport. You can definitely find the prepaid SIM card in any of the neighboring areas of your hotel or accommodation at a much cheaper rate. One point to note though, in case there is any urgency at your end and you need a prepaid SIM card the moment you land at the airport, you can pre-book your SIM card via the MTEL website. This way, once you arrive at the international airport, all you need to do is find the counter of MTEL which is located near the arrival hall, present your receipt for the SIM card and the allocated SIM card will be provided to you. Mauritius is an absolutely fantastic destination. Whether you are a beach lover or a person who is interested in hiking and trekking, this place has a lot to offer. I spent a total of 7 days exploring the entire island and I was beyond impressed by its natural beauty, its parks, its wildlife, its people who I interacted with, the local cuisine. There is just so much to explore here. Mauritius is definitely one destination which has to be on your bucket list. I hope you found value in this video and it helps you in defining your itinerary and planning your next trip to Mauritius. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe. If you have any questions related to itinerary or budget, then please do mention in the comments below and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you had a wonderful day. I wish you Godspeed and thank you for watching.